Okay, so numbers visitors or students in my class right now around 12 and 13. So hope that the numbers will increase from time to time. So without wasting so much time, let's go. Okay, so we begin our discussion. And as I told you that we refer to the question of called a set of pre-PSPM from College Matriculasi Kedah. Okay, so these all the questions. So for students of mine from my I think that I sent the set of KMK, not just through a WhatsApp group of my classes, but through what we call the Telegram of the students KMPP. So you may refer to the set. So these are all the 10 questions for the set of College Matriculasi Kedah. Question number 1, 2, 3. Okay, question 1, section B. Question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So without wasting so much time, let's begin the recall discussion for this set. Okay, so now given 3 points of A with 1, -1, and 3, B, 3, 1, 4, and C, -2, 4, 3. And line of, there's a line of L. Okay, in this equation, in this form, x plus 2 divided by 2, which is equal to y over 5 equal to 4 minus z divided by 7. Okay, let's change this in the form of we call that the form of a number line, straight number line. I can't remember which one is Cartesian, which one is the other form, right? But then we're going to write in the form of r equal to the we call the coordinate of A plus scalar of t with a vector of v. So then, okay, that is the problem if students we call get into this session without using the MOE email. They're using, we call the personal email. So saya kena admit setiap kali dia orang masuk. Okay, never mind. So now let's imagine that this one 2 times t. Okay, 2 times t equal to 2, and positive 2 bring to the side become negative. So then for this we have x, y, and z. So the first is we have -2 plus with t and v. 2 times t equal to 2t. Then 5 times t equal to 5t. And yet there is no value of y plus or minus with something. So we just imagine that it's a 0 here. And then 7 times t, 7t. And then, okay, 4 positive, bring to the side, join up here, become negative. So we got negative z. So we want z here positive. So then, become 70, and then 4 times with negative here with 4 here. Okay, please double check. 4 minus z equal to 7 divided by 7 equal to t, 7t, and then negative z equal to 7t minus 4, and then z equal to 4 minus 7t. So negative here. Sorry. Okay, -7. So this is our reference. Okay, why did I say that? Okay, we're going to look at question number B here. Question B, but before that, let's find the characteristic equation of plane P passing through the points of A, B, and C. So class, just imagine that is a plane where there's a coordinate of A, B, and C. So as we know that equation of plane formed by R dot N equal to A dot N, where N is the normal of the plane and R is X, Y, and Z. A is one of the coordinate, is either A, B, or C. Okay, so to find the normal of this plane, we are going to find out. Just imagine there is a coordinate of O here. So from O origin point to A and A to B equal to OB. OA plus AB equal to OB. So then AB equal to OB minus OA. Okay, by the way, we are going to go to OB, which is coordinate of B, which is 3, 1, and 4, minus OA, where A is 1, negative 1, and 3. So 3 minus 1 equal to 2. 1 minus negative, negative become positive, so 1 plus 1 equal to 2. 4 minus 3 equal to 1. Okay, and then we also need to find that, okay, one another vector, let's say from O to A to C equal to OC. OA plus AC equal to OC. So then AC equal to OC minus OA. And again, OC. Just take a look at the coordinate of C, where C is this one here, negative 2, 4, 3, minus OA, 1, negative 1, and 3. So negative 2 minus 1, negative 3, 4 minus negative, negative, positive. So 4 plus 1 equal to 5, and 3 minus 3 equal to 0. So these are vectors of AB and also AC. So now it's time for us now to find out the coordinate of the plane. So okay, AB cross AC equal to, okay, use this I, J, and K. Okay, AB we got 2, 2, 1, and AC negative 3, 5, 0. Okay, so now let's find out how we call the process of this. So for I, just imagine that we hide the element of I, 2 and negative 3. So look at this, we have 2, 1, 5, 0. So 2 times 0 equal to 0 minus 1 times 5 equal to 5i. Minus, okay, hide the element of j, then we have 2, 1, negative 3, 0. So 2 times 0 equal to 0 minus 1 times negative 3 equal to negative 3j. Plus with k, we hide the element of k, then we got 2 times 5 equal to 10 minus 2 times negative 3 equal to negative 6k. So then 0 minus 5 equal to negative 5, negative 5i. Negative times negative become positive. 0 plus 3 equal to 3 times negative minus 3j, and 10 minus negative 6. 10 minus negative 6, 10 plus 6 equal to 16. Okay, so this is the normal of the plane. Okay, now, okay, so class, point of coordinate of A, B, and C are actually on the plane, di atas permukaan satah. Okay, now we are going to find out the equation of the plane using the normal. This is the equation of the plane. So x, y, z. Okay, are x, y, z dot n. What is n then? We got n negative 350 negative 350 equal to a. Okay, you may choose any coordinate with the a, b, or c, either one you choose. Okay, you choose for yourself which coordinate that you want to complete this equation. Okay, I choose make it simple. Choose the coordinate of a, not necessarily a, but then we just choose a. 1, negative 1, and 3 dot with the normal, which is negative 3, 5, 0. So then dot product 1 times negative 3 equal to negative 3, negative 1 times 5 minus 5, 3 times 0 equal to 0. Then we got negative 8. So negative 3x plus 5y plus 0z equal to negative 8. Is it? Wait. I choose the wrong. This is the n. Sorry. Saya silap. I choose the wrong, we call the coordinate or vector. Sorry. Okay. Saya ambil yang ini pula silap. Okay, this is the coordinate of n, the vector of n. So then we get negative 5, negative 3, and 16. So 1 times negative 5 minus 5, negative 1 times negative 3 plus 3, 3 times 16, 48. Okay, so this is now negative 3x plus 5y. Sorry. Ini pun saya silap. I didn't change this vector. Negative 5, negative 3, and 16. So negative 5x minus 3y plus 16z equal to, okay, so for this one, which I think that I got negative 46. Is this correct? 1 times negative 5, negative 5, negative 1, negative 3. Okay, 48 plus 3. Negative 48 plus 3, 51 minus 5, 46. Okay. Okay, dalam skema jawapan in answer scheme, they change this coordinate of negative, positive become 5x plus 3y minus 16z equal to negative 46. So which I think that just use what we have here. Is a positive. Okay, because the normal, it might be moving up, going up as a positive, or might be down as a negative. So we just use what we have here. So negative 5x minus 3y plus 16z equal to 46. Okay, now for question A, complete find the characteristic equation of the plane. Now find the angle between the line of L and plane P. So this is the equation of plane. And this is the equation of straight line. So I always use this term. We look at the n, the normal, negative 5, negative 3, and 16 as our reference, which is n, the normal, and also this v, 2, 5, negative 7 as our reference for the straight line. Okay, so now So just imagine that this is the plane. Okay, this is a plane. And I mentioned just now there's a coordinate of A, B, and C. And we have found out that and the normal of the plane, which is 90 degrees to the plane. So now just imagine that there is a line from the bottom, from down here, moving up and passing through the point. So okay, this is the V. V1 here, and the normal of the plane, we may refer to this. Okay, so using the v dot v1 dot v2 equal to modulus of v1 modulus of v2 cos theta. Using this basic of formula, and we may find the angle of this is that we call the angle of that. So theta equal to cos of v1 dot v2 divided by modulus of v1 modulus of v2. Okay, now the thing is, because we are referring to this normal and this v, so we change this. Okay, so we change this into a normal and a normal. So what we have right now, cos of, okay, v1, we have 2, 5, 7 dot with this one, the normal, -5, -3, and 16 divided by modulus of 2 square plus 5 square plus 7 square and square root of -5 square plus -3 square plus 16 square. Okay, so you may count this by yourself. I refer to the answer scheme here. Modulus of V, it give you square, okay, V1 dot V2, V dot N, it give you 137 divided by modulus of V square root of 78 modulus of N, the normal, you got now 290 square root of 290, and find the area, find the angle, it give you 24.4 degree. By the way, class, this is not the angle that we're looking for because this angle is between this normal and the V. This is 24.4 degree. But the angle that we're looking for right now is the angle between this straight line and the surface of the plane. This one here. So I name this as a beta. So to find beta, okay, to find the beta, just make it as an 90 degree minus 24.4 degree, and this is going to give you 65.6 degree. There you go. So the solution for question number 1. So now question 2, a discrete random variable given by below then. Okay, as we know that summation of all probabilities equal to 1. Okay, equal to 1. So then a plus b plus c equal to 1, equation 1. Given that expected of x, which is summation of x times its probability, equal to 1.5. So then look at this, we got 0 and a, 1 with b, 2 with c. Okay, 0 times A plus 1 times B plus 2 times C equal to 1.5. So we got B plus 2C equal to 1.5, equation 2. And then variance, as we know that variance is an expected of x squared minus expected of x in bracket square. So expected of x given there is 1.5 and this is 0.54. So we need to find this first, expected of x squared, which is 0 squared times A plus 1 squared times B plus 2 squared times C equal to tengah kelas. Okay, 2 squared times C equal to 0.54. No, no. This one is not 0.54 yet because it's only for expected of x squared. So this is 0b plus 4c. Okay. So then, okay, 0 plus 4c. So substitute here, this b plus 4c minus, and this one here, expected of x in bracket square 1.5 square equal to 0.54. So then b plus 4c equal to b plus 4c equal to 2.79, equation 3. So with 3 variables A, B, C, and 3 equations 1, 2, 3. I do believe that all of you what to do. You know all of what to do using that we call simultaneous equation, using we call substitution method or elimination method. You try by yourself, and finally you should get. Sorry, kahak banyak sikit. So you will get the value of A, B, and C. I'm not going to show the step of simultaneous equation one by one, but then I show you the 3 equation with 3 variables. Finally, you should get A equal to 0.145, B equal to, B is 0.21, and C equal to 0.645. So rewrite everything, the table one by one. So we got x and probability of x. Okay, 0, 1, 2. We got 0.145, B 0.21, and 0.645. There you go. So probability of, okay, for question of A, number 2A, the constant of A, B, and C complete here now. Question B, given the probability of discrete random variable x, given then calculate the value of k. So again, for question B, the summation of all probabilities of x equal to 1. So then 0.2 plus k plus 0.2 plus 2k plus 3k equal to 1. So k plus 2 equal to 3 plus 3 equal to 6k plus 0.2 plus 0.2, 0.4 equal to 1. 6k equal to 1 minus 0.4. 1 minus 0.4, which is 9.6. Kalau tak silap. Is that it? Okay. 1 minus 0.4. Oh, 0.6. Alah. 0.04. 0.6. Okay. So then k equal to 0.6 divided by 6, 0.1. So this is 0.1, this is 0.2, and this is 0.3. Calculate the value of k, which is 0.1. Find the cumulative distribution of x. Okay. x and probability of x 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0.2, 0.1, 0.2, 0.2, and 0.3. 2 plus 1 equal to 3 plus 5, 2 equal to 5, 7, 3 equal to 1. And then, okay, the cumulative distribution function, okay, 0.2 plus 0.1, 0.3 plus 0.2, 0.5 plus 0.2, 0.7, and 1. Okay, so you may write this in the form of table or according to the we call the answer scheme. Okay, fx. Okay, we got 0 for x less than 2, and then 0.2 x in between 2 and 3, 0.3 x from 3 until 4, and 0.5 for x in between 4 and 5, 0.7 x in between 5 and 6, or 1 for x greater than 6, either one. Okay, so use either using this table or this formula form of function, then that's it, the answer that. Okay, question number 3. Given that the probability of device to be defective is 3 out of 10 device, if 20 devices are selected, so the number of trial here is 20. The number of trial is 20, and probability of device to be defective is 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, which means that probability of success, which is 0. Okay, so if 20 devices are selected from the factory, randomly calculate. So we say that this is binomial distributed with the number of trial is 20 and the probability of success is 0.3. Now, calculate the probability that number of reactive device is more than 3. So, probability of x, which is more than 3. So, look at the term more than 3. Does it include 3? Nope. Okay. Does it include 3? No. Which means that it is probability of x greater than or equal to 4. Okay. So here you may straightly refer to the statistical book that you will get in examination. It's not that the book that you get here in your hand right now. They will give you a different set of statistical book. So you're going to use the books in the exam and find this where n is 20, the p is 0.3, and the r equal to 4. It gives you 0.8929. Okay. From the box that contains 80 devices, find the probability that from 11 to 16 device effective using stable. Okay, now from when we call the number of trial is 20 and 0.3. Okay, so for question B is binomially distributed with the number of trial is 80 device, and the probability of success is still the same 0.3, where n here is greater than 50. So we are going to use the approximate to the normal distribution with the number of mean. We call mean and also variance. So to find the mean, we use that n times p, where n is 80 times with p is 0.3 equal to 24, and then variance equal to n times p times q, which is 80 times 0.3 times 0.7, and this give you 16.8. So is x normally distributed with a mean of 24 and the variance is 16.8. Okay, so find the probability that from 11 to 16 devices are defective. So probability of X from 11 to 16. Okay, so from binomial to normal, we need to make some adjustment or things that we call continuity correction, which is the process of plus minus 0.5. Okay, so now from 11 until 16. Okay, 11 until 16. Okay, the value of X does not start with 11 because it's just greater than 11. So by numbers is actually started by 12. Okay, and then less than 16. So which means that by the exact figure is end up until 15. So just imagine that if we move to the right side of this, so we actually that we come up with plus or minus 0.5 here and 0.5 here. So probability from 11 to 16. Okay, saya pun tersalah tafsir ayat tu. Sorry, it's actually begin from 11 until 16. Bukannya lebih besar ataupun lebih kecil. From 11. From 11 means that it is equal to 11 and equal to 16. So once you start moving to this side, to this direction, we take the 0.5 step behind. So it begins with probability of 10.5 minus mean, which is 24 divided by square root of 16.8 Z. So then here now 16. So go to this direction and we take 0.5 step to the right side. It is 16.5 minus 24 divided by square root of 16.8. So then it is now, this is negative 3.29 and then this is negative 1.83. Okay. Next. Okay, from this graph, let's say this is the middle line of this graph that we call bell graph. So we got negative 3.29 and negative 1.83. So just imagine that if we change this area to the other side. Okay, so we got 1.83 and 3.29. And class, the probabilities inside the box of your statistical book, it just give you the reading for probability of Z greater than or equal to Z here. So this 1.83 and 3.29, probability of Z greater than 1.83 minus probability of Z greater than 3.29. Z greater than 1.83 minus probability of Z greater than equal minus, okay, probability of Z greater than 1.83 minus probability of Z greater than 3.29, and this is 0.0336 minus 0.0005, and finally it gives you answers of 0.0331. Okay, so we go to the next question. Section B, question number 1. Okay, so use the Newton-Raphson method to find the root of, let's say, sine x plus 1 over 2 minus x. Okay, make it equal to 0. So this is your fx. So the idea is bring up this x to the left side, become negative here, and make it equal to 0. So the whole of this become the new function of fx. And differentiate f prime x equal to differentiate sign cos x, differentiate half equal constant equal to 0, and by differentiate negative x equal to minus 1. Okay, so this is f prime x. So then now with x not equal to 1.5, so class, they already give you the beginning point. So x naught is 1.5. Please do not change it to some other point value of 1.3, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, even though might be it will give you the correct answer too. But then please remember, it's stated in the question there, x naught equal to 1.5. So choose, begin the process with x naught 1.5. Okay, so now x1 equal to x naught minus f x naught divided by f prime x naught. So then 1.5 minus fx, okay, sine 1.5 plus 1 over 2 minus 1.5 divided by f prime cos 1.5 minus 1. Okay, use your calculator, and this is gonna give you 1.4973. So 1.5 and 1.4973, they are three. We call the digit after the point. We call the point is not equal. So we repeat the process. X2, which is 1.4973 minus sine 1.4973 plus 1 over 2 minus 1.4973 divided by cos 1.4973 minus 1. So let's see if these numbers or result will give you exactly the same as 1.4973. Press the calculator. According to the answer scheme, yes, it gave you 1.4973. So, the question wants us to finalize in 3 decimal places. We make it extra 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these two numbers repeat exactly the same. So then the x we're looking for here now is 1.497. There you go. The root is, okay, the root is 1.497. The root is x equal to 1.497. Okay, so next question. Integral 3 integral of e power of 2 minus 3x plus 2 power of 3x dx. Okay, so integrate this one by one. So integrate this, as we know that it is now e power of 2 minus 3x divided by natural log of 3. Okay, natural log of okay, integrate of this e power of 2 negative x divided by natural log of e, and then differentiate 2 minus 3x equal to negative 3, and plus with integrate of 2 power of 3x divided by natural log of 2, and differentiate 3x equal to 3. Okay, 2 power of 3x, 3 natural log of 2 plus c. Okay, by the way, natural log of e equal to 1. So then is 3e power of 2 minus 3x divided by negative 3 plus 3 times 2 power of 3x divided by 3 natural log of 2 plus c. 3 divided by 3. Finally, it is 3e power of 2 minus 3x divided by negative 3 plus 2 power of 3x divided by natural log of 2 plus c. Okay, solution for question number 2a. Solution of, okay. Okay, for question B using substitution, okay, using substitution, evaluate this, and then by using trapezoidal rule, meaning that in these questions, you need to show solution of this in two different methods. The first is substitution, and second one using trapezoidal rule, and finally, you are going to compare the percentage of difference between the method of substitution and also trapezoidal rule. So then, question B, integral of sine x e power of cos x dx. So let u equal to cos x and then du equal to negative sine x dx. So if I change the position of the e power of cos x and sine x dx, okay, we have cos x here, u. By the way, we only have sine x dx here, and what we have here right now is negative sine x dx. So we need to divide by negative, become negative du equal to sine x dx. So then next, we compare this sine x dx. We have it here, negative du equal to sine x dx. So then, e power of u negative du equal to negative eu plus c, which is negative eu equal to cos x plus c. Okay, negative eu plus c. So then, integral from 0 until pi over 2 of a function of sine x e power of cos x dx equal to negative e cos x from 0 until pi over 2. You may use the calculator to check your answers then. Sorry, tangan basah sikit. Substitute x with pi over 2 here, and then negative e cos pi over 2 minus, and then negative here, negative e power of cos 0. Okay, so this is going to give you e minus 1, sorry. Okay, you may use a calculator to get the answer of this. It is e minus 1. Now, okay, the same questions, but then now we use the trapezoidal rule with n equal to 4. So then, for this one here now, n equal to 4, let's compare with this table. Okay, and this is sine x e power of cos x, where x not equal to 0, x1 equal to pi over 8, x2 equal to pi over 4, x3 equal to 3 pi over 8, and then x4 equal to pi over 2. And then the total of this, we did y0 and y4, y1, y2, and y3. So substitute the value of x equal to 0 into this sine 0 and e power of cos 0. This is going to give you 0. Substitute pi over 8 here and here. It gives you 0.9640. Use the calculator. Okay, substitute pi over 4 into this x and also cos x here. It gives you 1.4341. Here is 1.3546, and finally here equal to 1. So 0 plus 1 equal to 1, y1 plus y2, y3 equal to 3.7527. So integral of 0 until pi over 2 of sine x e power of cos x dx using this trapezoidal rule here, it is pi over 8 divided by 2, and then 0 plus 1, 1 plus width 3.7527, and finally it gives you 1.670. So the percentage error, the difference between this, the percentage error equal to e minus 1, okay, e minus 1 minus with 1.670 divided by e minus 1. Equal to, okay, this is 2.81%. You and again use the calculator to clarify this. So this is a solution for question number 2. Question 3. Okay, now the graph function fx and gx intersect at 2 points P and Q. Find the intersection point. So then y1 equal to 4x squared and y2 or gx fx, sorry. Just imagine that if I clarify this as y1 and this is y2. So then y1 equal to y2, 4x squared equal to 6x. So then 4x squared minus 6x make it equal to 0. Factorize this, divide by 2, you get 2x and 2x minus 3 equal to 0. 2x times 2x, 4x squared. 2x times negative 3 equal to negative 6x. So then we get x equal to 0 and x equal to 3 over 2. This is 3 over 2, and clearly this here is 0. Okay, calculate the area of region closed by the curve and the line. The curve and the line, calculate the area. Calculate the area enclosed by the curve and the line. Okay, in this question, they did not state that we call find the area to the x-axis or y-axis. So to me, just use the x-axis easier, where we can see. Okay, from these two, which function that above in this area, which function is above the other one? Yes, this straight line of x is above the curve. So for area equal to integral of the straight line is 6x dx minus the curve. Okay, the curve down here, okay, represent by 4x squared. 4x squared dx. Both with the same limit of x equal to 0 until 3 over 2. 0 until 3 over 2. Okay, class, why do I write this 6x minus 4x squared? Okay, look at this. Okay, this is the area that we're looking for. Okay, this area that we're looking for. So integral of 6x dx is actually give you an area below this function and the x-axis. So it gives you this area, the whole triangle, minus with this. Okay, the area between this function, below this function of 4x squared with the x-axis. So minus with an area below this. So the whole triangle minus the red line area, what's left then? The equal this shape. Okay, what's left here now? This shape, this and this. So 6x minus 4x squared. So then it is now 6x squared over 2 minus 4x cubed divided by 3. Because they come up with the same limit 0 until 3 over 2, make it 0 until 3 over 2. Okay. So now 6 divided by 2 equal to 3 and 4 over 3. So first use the 3 over 2, so substitute 3 over 2, 3 over 2 square minus 4 over 3 over 2 square, okay, minus, okay, substitute with 0 here and here. If we substitute 0 to both, 3, 0 squared, 4, 0 cube over 3 is all 0, right? So then, what's left here now? This is going to give you 9 over 4 unit squared. Okay, so this is a solution for question B. Now, for question C, okay, we need to be careful because it's stated in the question there, calculate the volume of solid region when the region is revolved completely about the y-axis, not x-axis, which means that from this graph, from this intersection point, we are going to refer to the y-axis. Okay, y-axis. So then we need to find out what is the value of y here. So when x equal to 3 over 2, substitute into any function, 4x squared or 6x, make it 6x. G, 3 over 2, which is 6 times 3 over 2. 6 divided by 2 equal to 3, 3 times 3 equal to 9. So then, it's 9 here. From 0 until 9. Okay, so the volume is integral of x squared dy pi minus pi integral of x squared dy, because we are integrate the function respect to the y-axis, so respect to the y and y. By the way, what we have here right now is y equal to fx, so we need to change this in the form x equal to fy. So from y equal to 4x squared, then make it as an x squared equal to y divided by 4. Okay, class, I do suggest that we just leave it in the form of x squared. Because why? Because of this. Okay, so y equal to 6x, then x equal to y divided by 6. Okay, first function in the form of y, x equal to fy and x equal to fy. So guys, girls, if you look at this formula, this graph, from this side to the y-axis, which function that above? Which function that above the other one? This curve, right? This curve, if you integrate, it's gonna give you this area and rotated 360 degree to the y-axis. So this we call this graph, this curve represented by 4xy equal to 4x squared or x squared equal to y over 4. Y over 4, okay, because y over 4 is already in the form of x squared, x squared. So dy minus pi integral of, this is x equal to y over 6. So this one changes to y over 6 square dy. Okay. So integral of pi, integral of y over 4 minus y over 36 dy. And then they give you pi, this one, y squared over 2 times 4 equal to 8. And then y squared equal to y squared divided by 2 times 36 equal to 72. What is the limit of this? 0 until 9, sorry. 0 until 9, 0 until 9, and 0 until 9. Y squared 36. Oh, sorry. This is actually y squared. So this is y cubed. Okay. So y squared over 36, integrate this y cube divided by 36 times 3, 108. Okay. Now, substitute the value of y, 9, y with 9. 9 here and 9 here. Okay. V equal to pi, substitute y with 9. So 9 squared divided by 8 minus 9 cubed divided by 108 minus substitute y with 0 here and here. You change nothing, is 0 then. So this is pi 27 over 8 pi unit cube. Okay. So this is a solution for question C. Actually, it actually is C, not D. Sorry. Okay, given differential equation of this, find general solution expressed in y in the term of x. So for question 4a is, or we call, did not give you value of x and y. So then question A, dy dx equal to xy plus x power of 2 over 3. Okay, so factorize x, take it outside. It is now x power of 3 over 2 and y plus 1 power of 3 over 2. Okay, so factorize x, take it outside, and bring also the 2 over 3 because this belongs to the x and y in this bracket. So take out x, factorize, then x power of 3 over 2, and then y plus 1 power of 3 over 2. So then 1 over y plus 1 power of 3 over 2 dy equal to x power of 3 over 2 dx. Okay, or you may also write this in the form of y plus 1 power of 3 over 2 negative dy equal to x power of 3 over 2 dx. So now class, this question for A using separable variables. Separate the variables. So look at this. This is the house of fy dy, and this is the house of fx dx. So Before we continue with the process of integration, do you find any x left here? No. Y plus 1 power negative 3 over 2 dy, completely y. And do you find any y left here? There is x power of 3 over 2 dx is completely all x here, meaning we have separate we call the variable completely. So now it's time for us to integrate this left and right. So they're going to give you y power of 1, power of negative 3 over 2 plus 1, negative 3 over 2 plus 2 over 2. It is negative 1 over 2, right? Negative 1 over 2 divided by negative 1 over 2 times differentiate y is 1 here. Okay. And x power of 3 over 2 plus 2 over 2. 5 over 2 divided by 5 over 2, or change the position upside down, it becomes 2 over 5 plus c. Okay. So this is going to give you what we call, this is 1 over 3, negative 3 over. Oh, class, sorry. I make a changes of myself. I didn't realize that this is 2 over 3, not 3 over 2. Sorry. But then kalau saya integrate one by one pun semua betul. Cumanya as we call change the index secara tak sengaja. Sorry, is supposedly 2 over 3. Sorry. It's not 3 over 2, it's 2 over 3. Okay, it's power of 2 over 3. 2 over 3, 2 over 3, 2 over 3, 2 over 3, negative 2 over 3, 2 over 3, negative 2 over 3 plus 3 over 3 is 1 over 3. So supposedly this one is 1 over 3. Okay, 1 over 3 times 1, and then 5 over 3. 5 over 3, so this supposedly become 3 over 5. Okay, change the position, change the position upside down. So it is now 3y plus 1 power of 1 over 3 equal to 3 over 5x power of 5 over 3 plus c. Okay. Okay, class. We want this equation in the form of y equal to fx. What we have here right now is 3 times y plus 1 power of 1 over 3. So change it 1 by 1. Okay, change it 1 by 1 until you get exactly in this form. Y equal to 1 over 5 x power of 5 over 3 plus c, okay, power of 3 minus 1, where c, this c is c over 3. This capital C is c over 3. There you go. Okay, for question B, x dy dx minus 2y equal to x cubed ln x. So now class, for this kind of, for this question of integrating factor, for the question of integrating factor, okay, this is our reference. X, okay, dy dx plus px times y equal to qx. This is standard form that we must get before we stated what is our px, qx, and vx. So my question is this equation or this equation here exactly in this form? Okay, you can see clearly here, this is single dy dx. But in the question here, it's not single dy dx. This dy dx multiplied with something, which is x. Meaning, we are going to divide everything with an x. So then, it gives you dy dx minus 2y divided by x equal to x cubed divided by x squared natural log of x. So let's double check. Is this equation, is this exactly in this form? Single dy dx, single dy dx, px, so which is negative 2 over x times y. And then qx is x squared ln x. So we may start to list down px equal to negative 2 over x and qx equal to x squared ln x. So our integrating factor Vx is e power of integral negative 2 over x dx. Okay, integral of 2 over x dx equal to 2 natural log of x. So in this case, it's going to give you e power of negative 2 natural log of x. So if we have negative here and we have negative here, so then it is natural log of x power of negative 2. Okay, so what about this one here now? Okay, it is e power of natural log of x power of negative 2. So this cancel each other, then it's gonna give you we call that x power of negative 2 or 1 over x squared. Okay. e power of ln x squared or x power of negative 2 is x power of negative 2. It is 1 over x squared. Okay, this is our Vx. My question to you, our Vx, are we going to multiply this Vx with a function that originally from the question here? Okay, the answer is no. Why? Because this equation is not exactly in this form, where we divide by x just now and we get this equation. This equation is exactly in this form, in the equation in the box. So we are not going to integrate this v with the equation from the equation from the questions here, but then we are going to integrate this with this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna make some some clearance here. Okay, because this discussion is being recorded, this class is being recorded, so you may repeat, what we call, forward, rewind, pause, and everything that you have button that you have. So, dy, sorry. Okay, dy dx minus 2 over x times y equal to x squared natural log of x. So multiply with Vx. Vx is 1 over x squared. So then 1 over x squared dy dx minus 1 over x squared times 2 over x times y equal to x squared divided by x squared equal to 1. So natural log of x left then. Okay. Because 1 over x squared multiplied to dy dx multiplied to this and multiplied with this x squared ln x. So then what's next? This one, we may simplify this as a derivative of 1 over x squared times y respect to the x. Derivative, okay. this long statement here, we can do, simplify this as a derivative of 1 over x squared, which is v just now, times with y respect to the x. Okay, and then this is natural log of x. So integrate this respect to the x, integrate this respect to the x. So look at this one here now. Differentiate and integrate. As we know that integration is anti-derivative, opposite of derivative. So once we differentiate the function and integrate back, it will give you the original function here. So actually the integrate and differentiation, kita kata neutralize the process. Okay, so what we have right now, 1 over x squared times y equal to integral of ln x. Okay, there's another question or problem here. Differentiate ln x is 1 over x. Differentiate ln x is 1 over x. Integrate ln x. Okay, let's make some, we got refreshment here. Integral of ln x dx, where u equal to ln x and dv equal to 1 dx. Integration by part. Still remember then? So the u equal to 1 over x, and integrate this left and right where v equal to an x. So this is uv, x ln x minus integral of v. Du is 1 over x dx. So it is x ln x minus x divided by x, integral of 1 respect to the x. It is x ln x minus x plus c. So bring this to this side here. So it will give you x ln x minus x plus c. So we have 1 over x squared times y. We want it in the form of y equal to fx. So then we just multiply with x squared to the left and right to all the term that we have. So 1 over x squared times x squared, we got y. And then x cubed ln x minus x cubed plus cx squared. Okay, and I forgot something. They gave us the value of x and y. So then y equal to 2, and then 1 cube natural log of 1 minus 1 cube plus c times 1 squared. And this is 0, negative 1 cube, 1 cube is 1, so negative 1 plus 2 is 3, then c equal to 3. So finally, it is y equal to x cubed natural log of x minus x cubed plus 3. There you go. C equal to 3. Okay, number 4. Okay, the mass in kilogram particle substance produced in 1 day is the density function given by then. Show that k equal to 3 over 4. Okay, this is continuous random variable with fx here. So as we know that from this domain, okay, we got 0 until 2, okay, where from 0 until 2, there's only a function of k, x, 2 minus x squared, and the rest of these are 0 and 0. Okay, kedai macam nak tutup lah rupanya pukul 10 awal. Sorry. Show that k equal to 3 over 4. So, integral from 0 until 2, kx 2 minus x square dx equal to 1. The total of integral of 0 dx, integral of 0 dx, and integral of this function respect to the x, this plus this plus this equal to 1. But of course, we know that integral of 0 is 0. Integral of 0 respect to the x is also 0. So we just count on this. Okay, so k, 0 until 2. K is a constant taken outside, so 2 minus x squared. We got 4 minus 4x plus x squared. 4 times x, 4x. And then negative 4x times x minus 4x squared. And x squared times x plus x cubed. Dx equal to 1. So k, we got 4x squared over 2 minus 4x cubed divided by 3 plus x4 divided by 4, 0 until 2 equal to 1. So substitute x with 2 here. 4 minus 2 divided by 2 is 2, where 2 square minus 4 over 3, 2 cube plus 1, 2 power of 4 divided by 4 minus everything 0 here, 0, 0, and 0, 0 equal to 1. Okay, so k, you get this is 8 minus 32 over 2, 32 over 3, and then plus 4 equal to 1. Tambah semua sekali and you get k equal to 4 over 3 equal to 1. Then k is 3 over 4. Okay, so find the cumulative distribution function of fx. So, from negative infinity until 0, integral of 0 dx from negative infinity until x, which is equal to 0 for x less than 0, where x in between 0 until 2, okay, integral negative infinity until 0, 0 dx plus 0 until x, 3 over 4, 3 over 4 times x, 2 minus x squared. Okay, this function here. So what you get there? Integral of 3t minus 3t squared plus 3 over 4, 3 over 4 t cubed dt. Okay, this is 0 and integrate this, it's gonna give you 3 over 2 x squared minus x cubed plus 3 over 16, 3 over 16 x to the power of 4. And then for x greater than 2, okay, integrate from 0 until x 0 dt plus 0 until 2, 3t minus 3t squared plus 3 over 4 t cubed dt plus width from 2 to positive infinity 0 dt. So class, these two automatically going to give you 0 and this also 0. So for this, you just integrate and substitute the value of 2 and 0 till you get is equal to 1. Okay. So, okay, fx equal to 0 for x less than 0 is 3 over 2 x squared minus x cubed plus 3 over 16 x to the power of 4 for x in between 0 until 2 and then 1 for x greater than 2. Okay, now find this. Okay, find this one here now. C. Okay, property of x less than or equal to 1 over 2, you may use the cumulative function. Cumulative function here, it is this one. Okay, use this. Okay, 3 over 2, 1 over 2 square minus 1 over 2 cube plus 3 over 16, 1 over 2 to the power of 4. And this give you 4 over 5. Okay, or 0.8. Sorry, dia padam tu lambat sikit reflect dia. Okay, now D, calculate the mean and standard deviation of the mass substance produced. Mean expected of x, which is integral of x. Okay, and integral of x with the function of this function small f, not capital letter of f, this one. So then times 3 over 4 x 2 minus x square dx. Okay. Okay, so for this one here now, 2 minus x in bracket square is 4 minus 4x plus x squared. So then just imagine that this multiplied with 3x, 3 over 4 and x. So it's going to give you x cubed minus 3 over 4 x to the power of 4 and then plus 3 over 20 x to the power of 5. Okay, from 0 until 2. From 0 until 2, because we have 0 until 2 here, and this one is going to give you, wait a minute guys, because make a mistake here. For this one, it's not 4 over 5. This is 67 over 256. Or in decimal, 4.262. Okay, so for this one is 4 over 5. And variance, whether we need another calculation of expected of x squared, which is integral of x squared times 3 over 4 x and 2 minus x squared dx. So integrate this, it's going to give you 4 over 5. Again, for the next value of expected of x and x squared is 4 over 5. So now, okay, so variance of x equal to expected of x squared. Okay, expected of x squared minus expected of x in bracket square, which is 4 over 5 minus 4 over 5 square equal to 4 over 25. So then variance is also squared. So then standard deviation, which is square root of 4 over 25, which is 2 over 5. Okay, solution for question number 5. 6. Okay, given to you the probable cumulative. Okay, this one is mentioned the cumulative distribution function, capital letter of f, which is x given there. Calculate probability of x, modulus of x minus 1 divided by less than 1. So for this, sorry. Okay, x minus 1 less than 1. So for this, we setting as a probability of x minus 1, negative 1, and 1. So, which is x here, negative 1 here become positive. So, negative 1 plus 1, 0. Okay, lagu kuat sangat, sorry. And negative 1 here become less than 2. So, which is F2 minus F0. So, F2 minus F0. Use the formula, use the function that we have here because it's already in cumulative distribution function. So then 1 over 32 times 2 and then 2 plus 4 minus 1 over 32 times x equal to 0 and 0 plus 4. Where this is 0 here. So what's left here now? 2 plus 4 equal to 6. 6 times 2 equal to 12. Divide by 32. It is 3 over 8. Okay. Find the median. Okay, find the median. So Fm equal to 0.5. So use the formula of 1 over 32. What do you call? M and M plus 4 equal to 0.5. Okay. So find the median. 1 over 32 times n, 1 over 32 m squared plus 1 over 8 m equal to minus 1 over 2, make it equal to 0. So times with, okay, make it all 32. So m squared, 8 times 4. So 4m, minus, sorry. Minus 2 times 16. 16 equal to 0 times 32 left and right. So what we have now, m squared plus 4m minus 16 equal to 0. Okay, so you may use use any method using the formula, use a factorization, or use the calculator. So you will get m1 equal to 2.472 and m2 equal to negative 6.472. By the way, are we going to take both of this value of m? So let's see. Now, in between 0 until 4. So the value of x must lies in between 0 until 4. Is it possible for negative 6.472? No. So 2.472, yes. So may recall the value of m for the median is 2.472. Okay. Now, okay, saya cuba habiskan. Mungkin before 10:30, hopefully. Are you all still with me? Somebody give a response by voice, verbally. Are you all still here with me?
Yes, sir.
Ada, okay, thank you very much. Ya, kasi ada seorang dah. Okay. Determine the probability discrete function, hence evaluate that. Okay, so now this to find the expected of 3x squared minus 1. So this is going to give you 3 expected of x squared. Okay, E expected of 3x squared minus 1 is 3 expected of x squared minus 1. So we need to find this. Okay, expected of 3x squared minus 1 is 3e expected ex squared minus 1. So we need to find this first. Expected of x squared. Okay. Is an integral of x squared with a function of fx. So what we have here right now is capital letter of f. So differentiate this. Differentiate the capital letters of f. 1 over 32 x and x plus 4 respect to the x, and this is gonna give you 1 over 16 x plus 2. Okay, so because the function of fx from here is gonna give you fx, so we get x plus 2 divided by 16 for x in between 0 until 4, and the rest is 0 otherwise. So this is the function that we're going to use then. X squared times fx, which is x plus 2 divided by 16 respect to the x. So for this one, integral of x cubed over 16 plus 2x squared over 16 dx. So then x power 4 divided by 16 times 4, 16, 32, 64 plus 2x cubed divided by 48. Sixteen times 4, 64, 16 times 3, 48. So substitute with 0 until 4. Okay, according to this, 0 until 4 here, and this one is going to give you 20 over 3. So substitute the value of x in 4, 4, and then 0, 0, then you get 20 over 3. So to to finish this, expected of 3x squared minus 1, it is 3 expected of x squared minus 1. 3 expected of x squared, 20 over 3 minus 1. So 3 divided by 3, 20 minus 1 equal to 19. There you go. Okay, the last final question 7 here. Okay, saya pun dah penat sikit, tapi kita cuba habiskan. We try to finish up before we end the session of this afternoon. Okay, so now the average number of students entering the main door of a library between 10 to 10:30 a.m., which is the time, if we're talking about the time here. So 30 minutes, the average number example enter the library, lambda equal to 10. So calculate the probability that 4 to 6 students will enter library at that particular time. So then probability of x in between 4 until 6. Okay, so this time we talk about x with Poisson distributed with a lambda equal to 10. So the probability of numbers of students 4 to 6 enter the library. So this is okay. This include 4 and include 6. So probability of x greater than or equal to 4 minus probability of x greater than or equal to 6. 6 or 7? Anyone? 6 or 7?
6.
6. If we minus with 6, means that is not included with 6. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, for example. So probability of x greater than or equal. Equal means that including 4. Okay, look at this. Okay. And then minus, you mentioned just now is 6. Let's say it's 6. Let's say. Meaning minus equal greater than or equal to 6, including 6. So what's left here now? Class
4 and 5.
4 and 5. But we want it 4 until 6, including 6, 4, 5, and 6. Which means that it's supposedly x greater than or equal to
7.
7. That's it. So be careful with this because for discrete, every single sign matters. Okay, so you may refer to the probability in your statistical book. This gives you 0.9897 minus 0.8699 equal to 0.1198. Okay, question number 2. Calculate probability that between 6 and 18 students will enter library between 10 to 11 a.m. From 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., which is 1 hour or 60 minutes. So 60 minutes, the lambda is now times 2. So lambda is now 10 times 2. So x with Poisson distributed with a lambda equal to 20. Okay, so the probability of x between 6 and 18, between 6 and 18, does it include 6? Look at the, okay, look at the first statement, question number one here. Okay, probability that 4 to 6 students, and now between 6 and 18 students. What's the difference between this? Can anyone tell me what's different between these two?
Between means not inclusive. So,
Okay, the question one, from, okay, that 4 to 6 student, meaning that from exactly 4 to 6 student. Between is does not include 6 and does not include 18. It's just between 6 and 18. So then here now, thank you very much for your reply. Okay, for your feedback. So it is now actually between after greater than 6. So after 6, 7, and less than 18, 17. Okay, so now this is probability of x greater than or equal to 7 minus probability of x greater than or equal to, again, this is include 17. So greater than after 17, 18. Okay, find this in your statistical book with the lambda is 20 and the value of r is 7 and 18. It gives you 0.9997 minus 0.7030 equal to 0.2967. There you go. Okay, if the probability of less than m student entering library between 10 to 10:30 is 0.583, find the value of m. So for this case, is probability of x less than m. Less than m student, okay, less than m student entering from between 10 to 10:30, between 10 to 10:30, so the lambda equal to 10 is 0.583. Find the value of m. So this one here now is, okay, x less than m. But then the reading of the probabilities in the box is only for probability of x greater than or equal to r. So here you're gonna need to do something, okay, something like we call the total of probability equal to 1. So 1 minus probability of x greater than or equal to m, which is 0.583. So bring this one positive to the other side, become negative minus 1 here. And then this is negative 0.417. Negative probability of x greater than or equal to m times with negative 1 left and right. So probability of x greater than or equal to m is 0.417. So from here, just find out the reading of this 0.417 from the statistical book inside the box. It gives you m equal to 10 point something, yang very close to m equal to 11. Okay, question 7a complete. It's time for me to end up our discussion with the last question from 7B. Lambat dia kesan untuk dapat dia nak padam, sorry. Okay. So the marks in the mathematics test are normally distributed. X will be normally distributed with a mean 65 and standard deviation is 10. Okay, because X is normally distributed with a mean and variance. So standard deviation is 10, variance is 10 squared is 100. Okay, so if passing marks is 40, find the probability that student randomly selected pass the test. So then it is now probability of X greater than or equal to 40. If the passing mark is 40, greater than 40, which is probability of Z greater than or equal to 40 minus 65 divided by 10. Okay, 40 minus 65, which is probability of Z greater than or equal to negative 2.5. Okay, so for this, okay, negative 2.5. So if we change the position of this, 2.5 from here to this part here. So it's just like, okay, the total of all the probabilities, okay, the total of all the probabilities for the normal equal to 1. But then from the reading of the because statistical book, it just gives you the probability of Z greater than or equal from 2.5. So which means that half of this is 0.5. Half of this is also 0.5. So 0.5 plus 0.5 equal to 1. So for this, which is a 1 minus probability of Z greater than or equal to 2.5. So find this in your from statistical book. 1 minus 0.0000621 equal to 0.9938. Okay. Saya rasa saya tertinggal satu soalan B number 2. Tertinggal satu soalan kot saya terpotong di situ. Saya cuba cakap balik soalan yang saya bagi tadi, set tadi. Find the number of students who obtain grade A. Okay, sekejap ya. Okay, can you please refer to the question set that I sent through WhatsApp just now? Okay, the question number B2 saya tertinggal. Find the number of students who obtain grade A. Number of students who obtain grade. Okay, number of students who obtain grade A. Okay, if 150 students, okay, took the test and to obtain grade A, the student must achieve at least, okay, student must achieve must achieve at least 80 marks. Okay, so for this one, find the number of students who obtain grade A. So this is the question. If 150 students to obtain grade A, so must achieve at least 80 marks. Okay, 150 students took the test. So in this case, probability of x greater than or equal to 80, which is probability of z greater than or equal to 80 minus 65 divided by 10, then it is probability of z greater than or equal to, press the calculator button, it gives you 1.5, and then find the probability of this, it is 0.0668. So the number of students getting the numbers of students achieve A, okay, obtain A, which is 150 times 0.0668, which is equal to 10.02, or we make it round, which is equal to 10. Okay, so class, which I think that's all for today. Saya dah selesai. End of discussion. We call the question for this afternoon. So hopefully that this video help, okay, discussion help you in your studies. And I will also upload these videos to my channel, WhatsApp channel, YouTube channel, and I'll share the link to all of you again as your revision before the final examination. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. Thanks for being with me from the beginning until the end. Yes, the numbers malam ni mungkin tak ramai sebab orang penat dan sebagainya ataupun dari kelas lain. But thank you very much to those who are with me from beginning until the end. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
sir.
Okay, welcome. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day. Okay, teruskan ulang kaji. Kalau rehat, perlu rehat. And then sambung balik ulang study kemudian. Okay, till we meet again. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome. Okay, good luck to all.